What if I told you that every problem you've had, every sleepless night, and every tear you've shed was not in vain? What if I asked you how often you really pray with an open heart? When was the last time you went to church not because you had to, but because you wanted to connect with God? These aren't just questions, they're meant to wake you up, because every problem you've had, every sleepless night, and every tear you've shed has led you to this very moment, this message, this calling from God Himself. What if the pain you've been through wasn't just a burden but a seed planted deep in the soil of your soul, ready to grow into the most beautiful blessings you've ever imagined? Would you let that seed wither, or would you water it with faith and persistence? These aren't just questions, these are thoughts from God meant to wake you up to a truth that you haven't been able to hear because you've been too busy, sidetracked, or doubtful. Please pay attention to this word, which comes from God and not from me or anyone else on earth. Take a moment to think about the chaotic world we live in. Wars, separation, sadness, and hopelessness make us run around in circles, chasing things that don't last. And yet, in the quiet moments, we feel empty. Have you ever thought about why? It's because we've been filling our lives with noise that drowns out the most important voice of all, God's voice. Right now, as you read this message, you are at a crossroads. This isn't just another motivational speech or a fleeting word of encouragement. This is a divine intervention. This is your Creator, your Heavenly Father, reaching out to you with a love so deep and pure that it defies understanding. You might be asking yourself, why me, why now? But have you ever stopped to think about the intricate plan that has brought you to this very moment? Divine precision has planned every experience, every obstacle, and every joy you've celebrated. He has been patiently waiting for this moment, the moment you'd stumble upon this message and feel something deep inside you stir, maybe a spark of hope, a sense of conviction, or even an overwhelming flood of emotions. Whatever it is, don't ignore it. That feeling is God's soft but strong knock on the door of your heart. He's not demanding, He's calling. But here's the truth, that door won't stay open forever. Chances, no matter how divine, require action. God's blessings are limitless and will last forever, but they depend on one thing, your desire to believe and take that first step forward in faith. Think of all the things you could do if you say yes to this calling right now. Trust in His time, trust in His plan, and believe that amazing gifts are about to come your way. The only question now is whether you will take this chance or not. This isn't just about you, it's about your family, your future, and the leg. Think about the people who look up to you, the lives you touch, and the stories you're writing with every choice, even if you're not aware of it. Imagine the child who sees you as their hero, the friend who finds strength in your courage, or the stranger whose day you make better by doing something nice for them. Every moment matters. God put you on this earth for a reason that is so deep that it's beyond human understanding. You are a thread woven with care into a masterpiece that will last forever. Let go of running away from your fate. There is fear, doubt, and the views of other people are just, in the light of God's truth, shadows fade. If you've ever felt like the world is against you, know this: God is for you. And when God is for you, nothing can stand in your way. Take a moment to really understand this. The one who created the universe and spoke galaxies into existence is on your side. Imagine the vastness of His power, the same power that designed the intricate balance of life in the oceans, the stars, and the very breath you're taking right now. He's not just a distant God. He's a loving Father who cares deeply about every detail of your life. This means that no weapon made against you will succeed. It means that every storm you face will be pushed aside by the power of His love, which is both unyielding and infinite. Think about all the fights you've fought, some of which seemed impossible to win, but you're still standing. That's not a coincidence. It's grace. But here's the key: you have to make a choice. Being given free will is both a gift and a duty. This is the link between the life you're living now and the life you're meant to live. It's not just faith, it's also about relationships. It's about saying yes to the person who knows you better than you know yourself. Think about the love it takes to make someone as unique as you are. Your quirks, your skills, and even your tough times. He knows and loves every part of you. So why wait? What's stopping you from believing in love and a plan that is so perfect? God bless you. Is it fear of the unknown or the weight of past mistakes? Remember that God's grace is bigger than your mistakes. His mercy is new every morning, giving you a chance to start over, no matter how far you've gone astray. When you trust Him, you're not just stepping into faith, you're stepping into freedom from the chains of fear, anxiety, and despair. You're stepping into a life where every step is guided by His wisdom and protected by His love. Imagine not having to worry about anything because you know that the one who made time and space is planning everything for your good. That doesn't mean life will be easy though. It means you'll face those challenges with someone else's strength, and you'll learn that His power is perfected when you're at your weakest. But this chance isn't eternal, and every moment you wait is a moment lost. Don't let hesitation keep you from the blessings that are waiting. Picture a door in front of you that is shining with light and promise. That door represents the future God has planned for you, a future full of purpose, joy, and plenty. You can choose to open it or walk away, but keep in mind that it won't stay open forever. God is patient, but He's also telling you to take action to move into the destiny He's made just for you. So I ask again, will you trust Him? Will you take that leap of faith, knowing that on the other side lies a destiny full of blessings, purpose, and eternal joy? The choice is yours, but the chance is passing quickly. Choose to trust and don't let it slip by. God is more than blind faith. It's a relationship with the one who knows you better than you know yourself. The Creator of the universe knows every thought you have, every struggle you face, and every dream you have. Dear, it's about letting go of the fears that change you, the doubts that cloud your vision, and the voices that tell you you're not enough. Those chains of doubts and voices are not your truth. Your truth is that you are enough because He is enough, and when you walk in line with His will, you unleash a power within you that goes beyond human limitations. It's a power that turns fear into courage, weakness into strength, and hope that can't be shaken. This isn't just about finding peace or success. It's about stepping into your divine inheritance and realizing that you were made to be great, not by the standards of this world, but by God's. His greatness isn't measured in money or praise. It's measured in love, service, and the lives you touch. Imagine the person God made you to be, a light in a world that desperately needs hope. It's not just possible for you to become that person, it's your destiny. So I ask you again, will you trust Him? Will you take that step of faith, knowing that on the other side lies a destiny full of blessings, purpose, and eternal joy? It's not an easy step, and it means letting go of the familiar and stepping into the unknown. But remember this, God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. Whatever you feel you lack, He will provide. Whatever you fear, He will get you through. The choice is yours, but the chance is running out. Imagine being at a crossroads in your life. One path is safe, known and comfortable, but it's full of the same struggles, doubts and limitations you've already faced. The other path is unknown, requires faith, but it's lit by God's promises and filled with His blood's blessings. Imagine walking that path and feeling the weight of your fears and doubts lift with every step, discovering strength you didn't know you had, and seeing doors open that you never thought were possible. This is the path God is calling you to take. It's not just a better life, it's the life you were meant to live. God is calling you right now, not tomorrow or when you're ready. Because it's not about having all the answers, it's about trusting the one who does. The chance to trust Him and step into your destiny is a gift. But like all gifts, it must be accepted in order to be enjoyed. Don't let doubt keep you from the blessings that are waiting. The time is now to trust Him, take that step, and become the person you were always meant to be. The choice is yours, but the door won't stay open forever. Make a smart choice, and don't miss this chance. Think about this. Every breath you take is a gift from a Creator who has never stopped believing in you. Every sunrise that paints the sky with hues of hope, every heartbeat that reminds you of how fragile and beautiful life is, and every small victory that whispers you can do this, or God is still here, I am with you, is a gift from God. Even when you felt alone, abandoned, or defeated, He has been steadily working in the background of your life, guiding you through storms you didn't think you'd survive. These gifts are not just random, they are intentional acts of love meant to remind you that you are never forgotten. But here's the truth. Gifts are meant to be opened, loved and accepted, not ignored or taken for granted. Imagine getting the most valuable treasure and leaving it untouched, its value unrealized. That's what happens when we turn away from God's blessings. God's blessings are like a life-giving rain, abundant and ready to pour down upon the driest, most barren places of your life. Picture a parched field, cracked and desolate, longing for rain. When the rain comes, it doesn't just wet the surface, it seeps deep into the soil, bringing life, color and growth where there was once only desolation. This is what God's grace does for your soul. But if you close the door of your heart, if you shield yourself from His love, you'll never experience the rejuvenating downpour of His grace. And let me tell you, there is no greater tragedy than a life lived without purpose, without direction and without a connection to the one who created you. Purpose is what gives life meaning. And that purpose is rooted in Him. To live without it is to wander aimlessly, missing out on the joy, peace and fulfillment that come from knowing and walking with God. Imagine for a moment what your life could look like if you fully embrace this truth. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of clarity and direction, knowing that every step you take is guided by a higher purpose. Imagine the joy of seeing your struggles transformed into testimonies, your pain into strength, and your doubts into unshakable faith. This is not a fantasy, it is the reality God has prepared for you, but it requires one thing: your willingness to say yes to Him. It requires you to open your heart, to trust in His plan, and to let His blessings flow freely into your life. The door to this life is open, but it won't stay open forever. Don't let fear, doubt, or hesitation keep you from walking through it. God's love is endless, but the chances to fully embrace it are limited. Don't wait until it's too late. Live the life you were meant to live, and let His grace change you from the inside out. So here it is. This is your moment. This is your chance to live a life that is richer, fuller, and more meaningful than you ever thought possible. But it all starts with you saying yes to faith, yes to love, and yes to the blessings that are waiting just on the other side of your doubts. God is talking to you right now, but it's not a loud voice from heaven. It's this message, your beating heart, and the tears you might be holding back. Don't ignore Him. Walk away. or let the door close on you. Subscribe to God's M now with your life, your choices, and your heart, because when you align yourself with God's will, you unlock doors you didn't even know existed. You tap into a power that can move mountains, heal wounds, and restore what was lost. Most importantly, you step into the arms of a Father who has been waiting for you with open arms, ready to shower you with love that is greater than anything this world can offer. So what will it be? The choice is yours. But remember this: God's blessings will last forever, but the chance to receive them is not. Make the choice today, because tomorrow is never promised.